Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my all-time kind of favourite bits of clothing. But I mean in a sense of like, these clothes have survived every single clothing cull, or they're like my most worn, or they hold sentimental value and I just can't like let them go. Now it's fair enough like showing your kind of staple items, but this is just a bunch of random shit that has a particular reason behind why I can't let them go. Alright, okay, there's a few pairs of shoes. Most of the stuff here is shoes, but because, you know, I have an emotional connection with shoes. I love shoes. So I will just say, like, there are like shoes that I have, like Converse, like my Stella McCartney shoes that like were my dream shoes and I finally like bought them, and that's kind of like a no-brainer. Like I will always have Converse, I will always keep my Stellas. I thought it would be more interesting to talk about ones that have survived every cull, if you know what I mean. First pair of shoes are these Espadrilles that I got from Urban Outfitters a couple of years ago, and I got them to take with me on interrailing. These are the most comfortable Espadrilles I have ever owned. They're really squishy on the inside and you can walk all day in these shoes and you'll never get sore feet. They're just amazing. I've owned Espadrilles since buying these, and every time I have like a big clear out or cull, these are the ones that I end up keeping. I think partly because also they hold a little bit of sentimental value to them because I've been on so many adventures in these, but I just love them and I love like how secure they are under my feet. You know, they've got the nice like rope effect around them and they are just so comfy. These guys will always stay with me and I will take them on my travels wherever I go. Another pair of shoes, right? These always get compliments wherever I go, and they're just this pair of glittery boots that I got from ASOS, right? They are starting to wear, like a lot of the glitter are coming off on the inside, and they aren't looking, well, they look all right on the camera, but in real life they are looking a bit, you know, worn. But I suppose in a way that's kind of cool, in a way, like worn boots, you know, that kind of vintage worn whatever. See, I always struggle with what footwear to wear on like an evening shindig or like a night out, and if it sometimes gets to the point where I'm just like, I'll just wear the sparkly boots. So these are like my kind of saviour, really. But I love them because they've got like silver sparkles on the top and then multicolour sparkles on the bottom. I really want another pair of these boots, just like a new pair, like a fresh pair, or something really super similar. So these guys always survive. And the last pair of shoes I want to show you are these Jeffrey Campbell sandal boots. Now, these did make the pile last time I was throwing out stuff. But I looked at them and I was like, no, you're just too fucking gorgeous. I can't. They're a Western style sandal boot and they're like cage. They are hefty. They're not particularly the most comfortable things ever because there's so much metal like resting on your feet. And I haven't worn them in a while, but I just can't say goodbye to them because they're just so beautiful and cool. And I love Western and I love the kind of cage look to them. I have been really savage with my clear outs in recent times, but I just can't say goodbye to these. They're just beautiful, and I remember how excited I was when they arrived. Okay, now onto clothing. I'm gutted they don't actually make these because I want another pair because these are absolutely buggered. They're these ripped jeans, mom jean style, with so many rips, and every time I wear them they get more rips, and they're baggy. They're actually a little bit too big for me, so when I put them on I like feel really like in them. I wear them with a nice belt, but every time I wear these jeans I get a new rip in them. But I love them and they have survived every cull. I like to wear them on like kind of decorating days. Like, yeah, these have got paint on them, they've got all sorts, but I will still wear them. I'll wear them on like DIY days, I'll wear them on housey loungy days, or I'll wear them if I want to be Kurt Cobain, that kind of thing. I've got paint on them, but I will not get rid of them. Even now that one of the thigh rips, that is one big rip, and that's where my leg is, and it's kind of like, wow, you might as well just be wearing shorts. But I won't say goodbye. I can't find a pair of jeans. I've been looking at like mom jeans, but these are just really soft, and the problem with mom jeans that I find is they're really stiff. So you put them on, they're high waist, but they're really thick denim, whereas this is like really soft, thin, and they're real comfy to wear. You feel kind of a little bit more flexible in them, so that's why I won't say goodbye. This jumper is going to stay with me for the rest of my life. This is a Yosemite National Park jumper that I got at Yosemite National Park, and it's going to be the kind of thing that it looks like I bought it in a vintage store, but it will be vintage because I'm gonna have it forever, and I might hand it down to like my children or my grandchildren once I've sort of done with it, but I might not be done with it. I'm gonna take it to Yosemite National Park when I go this year. I'm gonna wear it again, and Josie wants to get one too. But I just love it. I love that it looks vintage, that it looks old, or it looks like one of those, you know, jumpers or something that you buy in Topshop that say like Los Angeles or like somewhere in America, legit. Whereas this is actually from the place that I got it from because I hiked around it and had a really fun time on Trek America. So it's kind of got, yeah, it's got sentimental value to it, but also it just looks fucking cool, and it's cool because it's legit. Love you! This dress I have got, oh my god, was it Star? It's from Milkit, and I got it from ASOS. This dress has done me so many favours at parties, festivals, nights out, meals. Like, I will never say goodbye to this dress because this dress is just the best. Like, I feel so good when I wear this dress. I've worn it so many times and I'll never get bored of it because it's everything that I love in a dress. Like, fair enough, like doing what I do feel like there is quite a turnover in clothing, and it's not just because I'm wasteful or I'm a bad person. It's just because in the nature of like fashion blogging, it is kind of better to blog about new clothes because people are like always like, where'd you get that? I want that. And then they're upset when something's sold out. So there's no point in me like continuously blogging about old stuff because people can't buy it. You can like blog about older things, like get things out of the wardrobe and style it up for like inspiring how to style this or similar items. But generally, I found doing what I do in my position from a professional point of view, people prefer you to blog about newer stuff because they can buy it. So that's why I suppose I go through clothes so quickly and get rid of stuff. But like the stuff like this will never leave me because I feel like that is a Helen dress. I love my leopard print. I love the fit of that. There are just certain things that I will just always just be there for me, and amazing. These tops, right? I've got a few of these tops. They're from Urban Outfitters and it's inside out. I do apologise. It's from a brand called Out From Under. Now, Urban Outfitters like obviously stock a few brands. Out From Under is an amazing brand. They do amazing like loungewear and like simple shit. I have this top in like a few different colours and I will never get rid of them because they're just so comfortable. They're perfect in like travelling in if you want to have slumpy clothes. They're perfect for like slumping around the house. They're really simple, they're really cool, they're really like stretchy, and they're soft. And yeah, I've got them like sat next to each other in the drawer and they are gonna stay there forever. They're just so nice. Okay, this next t-shirt, kind of on the same par with why I'm keeping the Yosemite National Park jumper, is this Latitude. Oh my god, it's covered in paint. So this Latitude t-shirt I got from the first year that I went to Latitude, and I really like the design of it. It's so cute. It's covered in paint on the back though. I think from the colour of that paint, that was when I painted my fence. So obviously, excuse the paint, it's probably going to be something I'm now going to decorate in because it's already covered in paint. But I got it and I've kept it because again, this is something that I want to pass down to my kids. So this was like my first Latitude and I love the t-shirt, and I kind of, again, it's got the sentimental value, you know. I was there, I played a gig there, like one of the best summers that I've ever had, and I love it. And it is really fucking worn. It's like been washed a ton of times, it's covered in paint, and there has been times where yeah, it has gone on the pile, but I felt so bad that I've had to grab it and be like, no. This top, this blouse, right, again, this is something that I've always toyed with, just like, oh, I don't really wear it that much. There's something about it which I'm just like, but it still has so much potential. So it's like this, it's a pretty thick shirt and it's got like these wooden buttons and it's got frayed collar. The collar's all frayed on purpose. It's got that kind of worn look. It just looks like this. And there are ways of wearing this shirt, like I can just wear it on top of a t-shirt and then tie it up into a knot, or just wear the shirt itself. I just want to sing, there's something about you, it's hard to explain, talking about you, sure, but you're still the same. I love it. I've worn it like various different times in various different ways, and I have, maybe we're done with you, but I'm not done with you, and I think I'll keep this shirt forever. It'll just be good to just like go, ooh. Do you know what I'm saying? The next thing is one of my all-time favourites, and I'll never get rid of this. This is my All Saints leather jacket. Now, I've had it over a year now. I got it for my birthday last year. I bought it myself. It was like £300. Expensive, yeah? But this jacket is made amazingly, and it wears amazingly. Like, it stretches out and it gets that kind of really like worn sort of look. But I wear it all the time. It's like my #1 staple jacket, and I don't think I will ever get rid of it. I've always lusted over an All Saints jacket. I always wanted one. I finally thought, fuck it, I'm gonna buy one. And I did. And I'm so glad I did, because I love it. You know, it's got like inside pockets, got this cool detailing around the top. You know, it's got I love the fact that all the details are actually black, so it doesn't like affect my weird kind of silver and gold clashing kind of thing. And yeah, I wear it all the time. It just fits so snugly on. It's kind of molded itself to me. And I think if you're thinking about splurging on an All Saints jacket, fucking do it, because it was worth it and I absolutely love it. And if some of you think, oh my God, that's so expensive for a jacket, fair enough, but I think it's so worth it just because of how much wear I've got out of it, how well it's lasted, how well it's worn. You get what you pay for, do you know what I mean? And lastly, the most important one of them all is this Aerosmith T-shirt. Now generally, I have a band T-shirt drawer and I don't generally actually like chuck them out because I collect them and I think they're great, and you know, I'll always love them. They'll never kind of get dated. Sometimes I might, if I've got like 10 million Guns N' Roses t-shirt, okay, maybe I should get rid of some. But this t-shirt will never, ever, ever, ever disappear from my life, because this is the first ever Aerosmith t-shirt that I bought when I was probably about 15, 16 years old. My mum helped me modify it. So we wanted to make it a bit smaller because it was oversized. So she literally cut down the back and sewed a new seam at the back to make it smaller. We cut the sleeves off. Well, I did. I think, yeah, mum would have done a better job than that. And I cut a new neckline. And sometimes I can wear it off shoulder, or just generally it's better like as a vest. This is so worn. I've worn it so many times. And it holds so much significance and so much sentimental value that I will never, ever, ever get rid of that. So they're the things that I found that I truly feel will be part of the fam forever. Obviously there are going to be stuff like I'm always going to wear culotte trousers, I'm always going to have my Converse, you know, because I'm a Converse girl and I like to collect them. You know, I'll always keep my Stellas because I love them, and obviously like my Gucci bag, that'll stay, but that's just because it's valuable and I don't want to just chuck it out. And yeah, I mean, they are important, but these things have been with me for a very long time. So that was it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please write in the comments anything that you own that you will just never get rid of and why. See you later. Bye.